What's good, people? It's been a little minute since we didn't converse, about whatever, life shit that happens in this crazy-ass universe that seems to want to have tornadoes and tsunamis and earthquakes and volcanoes and, man, Mother Earth is going through a real period stage right now. She is just barfing all over the world right now, but that's a whole nother topic because the whole environment right now it's excuse my French, fucked up. Let's just keep it all right real. It's really fucked up right now. But I wanted to talk about something that's been kind of bothering me. Not necessarily bothering me in the sense of, I stay up, countless nights thinking about the shit, but there are some things that I've just been noticing, I've noticed that's been happening in the community. And in a community, when I say in community, I mean the black lesbian community. I've, been paying attention to a lot of the little pages and stuff that's on Facebook, like gay and lesbian or stud, STEM, whatever. Fuck, there's so many damn, pages out there for people to jump on and jump into conversations, answer questions, whatever. Even before Facebook, MySpace, Downlink, Black Planet, just the internet altogether. People in person. There's this negativity that I've just been noticing has been going on in the community. There are highly opinionated people that feel like they have earned the right to stand in someone else's shoes and dictate what they should be doing with their life, the choices that they should make, what type of clothes they should be wearing, what type of underwear they should be wearing under their clothes, what type of straps or non-straps they should be using, what type of toys their girl's using, what type of stud the other stud is dating, what type of gay boy is with, blah, it's just some highly opinionated black lesbian females in this damn community. It's like, it just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when it comes to the time frame, when you really pay attention to the history of the struggles that gay and lesbian, transgendered, even bisexual people have to encounter way before we got to today of 2011. A lot of struggles that people have had to go through. People have been killed. People have committed suicide. People have been disowned by family members. People have been, lost friends and just all kinds of stuff. Just chaos has happened to people just for the fact that who they are sexually attracted to is a problem for the next person. But in the black lesbian community, there's always someone quick to open their mouth to tell the next person what they should and should not be doing. What the fuck, people? I mean, excuse me if I feel like this is just something that is kind of bothering me, but it's like, who are you? Whether it's you sitting behind a computer telling the whole world what you feel, or YouTubing, how other people should be. It's I laugh. Because I'll be damned if someone's going to tell me what I should and should not be doing. Half of you are youngins, and when I say youngins, I mean in the sense of it was easier for you to come out. It was easier for you to dress like a tomboy and everyone accept you. It was easy for you to be that girly girl that all the boys wanted, but yet you like pussy. It's easier for the younger generation to be accepted as a gay and lesbian individual. And I'm not saying it easier in the sense of, everyone's going to accept you and stuff like that. So please don't get my words screwed. What I'm saying is that it looks more like not a phenomenon, but just more on a widespread now. You can walk into any school on this planet and you can spot out the gay boys. You can spot out the tom girls. You can spot out the studs. You can well, sometimes you can spy out the films, but, you know, all of them, it's easier for you to find them now. You know, they still have, you know, struggles in the sense of who they can take to the prom and who they can't take to the prom, who they can walk around and date and who they can't walk around and date. You guys still have that situation. But what I'm saying is that some of you don't take the time to realize that before you were able to put on whatever you felt like you can put on that day, there were tons of people ahead of you that had to go through struggles, constant bullshit, ridicule, wondering if they should be living the next day or even at that moment. We will never know that struggle. I will never know that struggle because I had my own struggle. Some of you guys don't really realize that, yes, we can kumbaya, that we are now able to get married in certain states. We can kumbaya that we are getting appeals and petitions that will allow us to get the same rights as a domestic partner with someone. You know, that there are still things going on. And, you know, I'm grateful that there is always a fight that's going and we are making improvements. I'm not saying that we're winning. We're making improvements. And with those improvements have come better things. But some of you fail to realize that what you see done in 5 years, look, it's only yesterday. What was something that was done 10 years was last week. Something that was done 15 years was a month ago. Something that was done 20 years was last year. Stuff happens in our minds very quickly because as we get older, time flies. But some of you fail to realize that the whole Stonewall movement had to happen. The whole Holocaust and people having the pink triangles and understanding where the representation of the bear flags and the black, you know, the lesbian flags and the transit, just everything. Some of you don't really pay attention to the history that's really going on in this community. But to break it down into our community, the lesbian black community, some of y'all need to take a real deep, and I mean a real deep look into who you are as a person and realize that your next door neighbor are your bros, are your niggas, are your girls, are your bitches, are your whatever terms people is using to associate a friend, an associate, an acquaintance, whatever it may be. And really take a look at, do I really enjoy these individuals? This is my community. So when I turn around and go to close doors, if I was to find out that my bruh, you know, is dating another stud, oh my God, I'm disgusted with her, I'm gross, I'm doing all this, oh, I don't want to be that bitch's friend because then she gonna be checking for me and I ain't with that gay shit, I ain't with that homo shit. You sound just like the people or some of the heterosexual people who were very physical with some of the gay people before us. They were abusive and, just violated the person's personal being, whether it be through the physical or their possessions or their family members. You are doing the same. It's almost like a racism within itself, if that makes any sense. You want to be you want to be the femme, you want to be the stud, you want to be, transgender, the FTM, the MFT, all the synonyms and abbreviations for every little label we choose to put on ourselves so that we can be classified in some type of category so people can say that you're this and you can fit into this box and this makes sense to me in my little L7. That there's still a form of hate within our own community. How can we want something so bad for ourselves and rights for ourselves and be able to improve ourselves if we are hating on ourselves? What is the problem with another dominant stud or another tomboyish stud walk into the same room that another stud will look at each other and be like, oh, fuck that, mean mug, you just fucked up my day, look like my stomach hurt and I'm taking a boo-boo, Why is that? The femmes don't do that shit. I mean, yeah, some of them do get a little catty and want, look at this bitch and what she got on, trifling ass motherfucking boo-boo. Motherfuckers always got opinions. Niggas always want to talk shit about the next person but not taking care of your damn self. I don't know. I'm asking this question to everyone in this community, even though this is something that's done for everyone to pay attention to, or if they've never really opened their mind to what's going on around them, this is something for you to kind of think about. We, as in African Americans, are women of color, because Latina and Asian and all that stuff kind of blends in together, especially if you're a mixed individual or a hip-hop, urban nation, whatever little category you want to put yourself in. You're still part of this black lesbian community, and within this community there's a lot of hate. And you see, I'm just bad with my words because I'm just kind of dumbfounded that this stuff just even happens. Ask yourself a question. With your struggle, or whatever it is, your mom or dad or sisters, cousins, church, school, whatever the case may be, that personal struggle that you have to be you, to make it in this world, just to do you. Because as the saying is, I'm going to do me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm going to do me. When you are doing you and someone is talking about how you are doing you, hating on how you doing you, do you fail to realize that you do that same thing to someone else who's just doing them? Think about that question. Because there are contradictions that are happening in this community, and we need to figure out why is that problem even happening. How can we love and have someone love ourselves if we can't even love the ones that are similar to us in our own community? Think about that. Hit me up. Let me know your comments, because I know some of y'all paid attention to this shit too. Some of y'all going to rebuttal, and I'm open to that. I have no problem with it. But share with me how you feel on that opinion. Stay blessed, y'all.